All right, we do already have an executive session on the agenda. Does anybody have a need to add any further executives? Okay, any need to amend the agenda? I have a motion.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anything on the meeting minutes of September 18th?
Good to me.
We're good.
Town managers report?
All right. Attended the VLCT webinar, Legal Parameters of Municipal Budgeting, Spending, and Borrowing last week. It was a good basic budget seminar that focused mostly on the statutory requirements for the budget vote process, as we might want to be aware of it with March coming, and if budgets fail, on how to rewarn it properly and do things. So
Okay.
it was, I think they're anticipating it's going to happen in a lot of towns this year. Attended the regional TAC meeting on the 26th. Alicia was in attendance for that too. It was mostly discussion on the transportation section of the regional plan. And it's currently in draft status. I think they're putting another survey out here in a couple weeks maybe.
Yeah.
So, pay attention. Oh, right. Jeez. I'm like, I know who you are. Yeah.
Giving out correct information then, is it? Okay.
So, more to come on that. Speaking of transportation, I've currently been appointed to the State Transportation Board. So,
Woohoo.
Oh, congratulations.
These, and responsibilities include response to appeals and, I got it in here, petitions and specific activities pursuant to statutory authority for the class 1s, 2s, and 3s. So, Butch and I attended the one when we did the 25-mile-an-hour zone that Joe loves so much. And it was kind of cool to see it work. And, they do it in all the other towns for things like that. So, just felt like I needed to do something else transportation-wise. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. The Bridge 108 update for the week is below here. I probably don't need to read that. You guys are all getting it. You did see that the times have been changed to reflect the contract now, that it's 7 to 7, and there is some Saturday time on it. What else? Let's see. Well, Ann and Alicia and I, and pretty much all of us here, attended the Vermont League of Cities and Towns Town Fair at some point in the last 2 days. So it was good. Jim Cantori was the guest speaker, so that was kind of fun. The bad weather didn't show up in Killington, so it doesn't follow him.
Didn't get blown away.
No, but
It was very windy up there, but it's Killington.
It was. He did a good job on just explaining on how that Dave and I were talking about this earlier, like just how the weather patterns are, they're changing and how they're increasing with the rain events and everything. And then it's pretty historical how it does it, and then it goes the other way with things. But he's like, it's not going to get any better for a while, so be prepared. Which I'm sure is look at. And one thing he said is, we got to learn how to rebuild things out of harm's way instead of continuously building that road at the same time. And fortunately for us, we're knock on fake wood here. We're good here, but so that was pretty interesting. And yeah, and that's really all I have.
All right. Anybody have any questions for Dave? Select board member remarks? Anyone? No?
I'm gonna attend the planning commission meeting this month.
Okay, great.
When is that?
24 maybe?
Yes, it's the 24th.
If anyone wants to join, feel free, but.
Well, I may be able to.
It's Brogan's birthday, but.
Well,
It sounds like the energy plan's coming along pretty good, though. I talked to Donna a couple weeks ago that
They've done a good job going through what they were supposed to for the Brandon.
Yeah.
Now there's been another one submitted by the rep from Rutland that's different, so.
I think things changed, and I'm gonna look to RPC again. July 1, a bunch of stuff changed.
No,
at
it
the
was
state
updated.
level, right?
I'm not an
All
energy
right.
person, but
Okay.
that sounds correct. I know there's
No,
no
but I think that
updates.
is what he said, that there was already,
Yeah.
there was some updates.
I wasn't planning, but someone up from the board asked, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure to go, because they're a little concerned on some verbiage and things.
They were asking, I know Donna reminded me that I had, at one of the last meetings I went to, I said I would get them that, kind of fact sheet.
Oh, yeah,
that
I have
are-
one.
Okay. Could you mind, I don't know, scanning it and emailing it to
From
them?
me the last time she was in here. I might have given her one. If not, I'll just.
Yeah,
do it again.
I just saw her 2 days ago and she
Yeah.
asked me
Okay,
for it, so,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could get that to her, that'd be great, because they're still, but I know that they had the same presentation
Yep.
from RRPC and got the same packet as we did. But anyways, they don't know, if you could send that to them, that'd be
Yep.
great.
Oh, Rick asked you.
Was there anything else from anyone? Any public comment? We have no old business, new business, RNESU statistical forecasting information.
Excuse me, in your packet, there's a letter that came from the supervisory union that they might be reaching out to all of us to some company called Statistical Forecasting, looking for data and demographic type stuff. So just wanted y'all to be aware of that. And I believe that the superintendent is going to be on the next agenda here to.
Oh, is he
talk
gonna introduce himself?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, so that's I know he's been doing some things around the towns in the district, which has been
Yep.
nice. So but
Good.
yeah. Anyway, just wanted you to be aware of that.
Yep.
And if they get a hold of you, they're not, robo people. I don't think.
Robo people. Okay. All right. Anything on the orders? I don't know.
I know, I don't have any.
I don't have anything.
Okay. All right. So we'll take those to sign, I guess. This is gonna be a super short meeting. Did you want me to back up to public comment? Was there anything that you wanted to share with the board?
Oh, yes, actually.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
all right.
Yep, no, that's
I won't
fine.
take too much time.
No.
So this is about the regional plan.
Can I back up and ask a question? With Green Maple LLC, solar expense?
That's
Yeah.
our
That's
solar,
our solar.
it's a monthly fee that we
Yeah, we've had
have.
that for
Been there
9 years.
forever.
That's the one that
I
the
asked the
town
question too.
buys the solar power from.
From
Is it
Chester.
Chester's, yeah, it's down Chester.
That's wonderful.
It actually,
Oh, it's good for us.
it actually
I mean-
saved quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
we make.
Dan, I agree, but I asked the same question and it turned out we were saving money on that, believe it or not.
That's what I said, it's wonderful. However many years ago that I got on, I asked the same question, so.
All right, let's, I'm sorry, what was your name?
I'm Greg.
Greg. So let's let Greg give his presentation while we're signing.
Yeah, back for everyone here. So,
Thank you.
here from the Rutland Regional Planning Commission, and I'm here to talk about the regional plan update. So we are now in phase 2 of our public engagement for this 2026 regional plan update. And in phase 1, earlier this year, we had an open-ended survey asking for input from across the region on different issues that would be covered within the regional plan. And then this phase 2 version is looking at the first draft of the plan. So within that packet, you'll find at the end different policies that are associated with each specific section of the plan. These are non-legally binding policies, but they will guide development in the region via the Act 250 review process. So what we're hoping, and we're not going to walk through all of them right now because you'll see there are quite a lot of them. We're hoping to get your input via the survey on what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see changed within each of those specific subsections. The survey is available to the public as well, and we're encouraging everyone to take it. So if you know other people who would be willing to take the survey, we'd really appreciate you spreading that far and wide. The link to take it is rutlandrpc.org/Rutland
Is it on somewhere?
Plan 2026. So rutlandrpc.org/Plan
Oh,
2026.
here it
Here
is. Got it.
somewhere?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the front page.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
I know I started writing
Hiding
that
in-
down. I was like, I'm
Was
not
this the one
gonna
that
do
was
that.
sent out to us to take a while ago, or no?
depending on how long ago it was, it may have been the first one. This is the second round. This was probably sent out early September, so a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, yeah.
And I think I may have dropped some of these off earlier, but there's a spot in the town office that
Oh, sure.
would be good for
Oh,
these.
cool. I know, and is there a way for us to?
Ones?
Yeah, yeah, and then a library would be a good place to put it, and then we could put it on our, we could put the link on our website and our Facebook page.
That would be great, yeah. We'll also be at some events throughout the fall, similar to earlier this spring. So we're hoping to get as much input as possible, and you know, whatever you can do to spread the word really helps.
All right, great. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate the information.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.
Oh, and Lucy, yeah, no, I, yeah. My blood pressure.
Oh my God, we talked about swearing during meetings at one of the
Oh, did we? Oh.
seminars I took today. Were you in that one?
No, because you and I switched, because I was gonna take that one, you said you were taking that one, so I took a different one.
Take the example?
I was like, as it happens, one of our select board members.
Oh, sure, throw me under the bus, yeah.
Things happen once in a while.
Exactly. If you've dealt with the students I deal with, you become immune to it.
Well,
You don't even think of it. That's
Exactly.
all you
There
hear.
was a woman there from Rutland City who said that I don't know, she made it sound like PEG TV got some FCC warning from some of the swearing that was going on.
I'm famous.
Infamous, Dave.
Just passionate.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Every town has one.
Or two.
We had, I was gonna say, there's not just one.
There's another one over there
There's
that's
not
done
just
it before. Maybe not quite as loud, but.
Oh, it was pretty
Yeah,
loud.
that was one night, it was pretty darn loud.
Oh, well. Could be worse.
Oh, yeah. What are you gonna do, fire me?
There's nothing in it about violating open meeting law, so. You
Heck
know.
no.
Yeah, there you go.
Until the next draft comes out.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be, no profane.
Oh, yeah.
The Pittsford experiment.
Well, that was the whole discussion about whether open meeting laws and where the line is drawn with, freedom of speech. If it becomes disruptive and cursy, gets a.
Cursey, that's your new
I'm
nickname.
cursy now.
Kersey.
Cursy, okay.
Well, it is interesting because I can remember some years ago in board meetings where had to remind people, not here, that it was a business meeting for the select board in the town, and that there was a public comment part, and certainly people ready, but this is a meeting to conduct business.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not their meeting,
Yeah,
it's our meeting.
and that's sometimes you have to remind people of that, but I mean,
Oh,
it comes and goes. Like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, but that's an excellent
Yeah.
point.
right, I know.
You are
that's-
business first before.
Yeah, that's what there, it's a
But-
meeting in public, not for the public.
But
right.
you guys do a good job though with letting people speak. I mean, really,
we always
and,
have.
like even if someone wants to talk about an agenda item, it's not like, okay, you got 2 minutes.
No,
No.
we've never put a
Some
time.
towns do
I
that.
have.
Yeah, they do. That's been
Well,
common practice.
There was a point in time where we had
We-
time
that
limits,
was- yeah, we
Well-
but we did away with them. But
Yeah.
I always liked Brandon's
Yeah.
because when the board discussed something, then they would ask if there was any public comment
Yep.
on that specific thing.
That was a change after a while, and we actually went from Robert's Rules of Orders to like this select board rules thing instead, and it was a little bit easier for agenda stuff, but just letting the public know that they could speak,
Well, yeah, and you didn't get people interrupting.
Right.
They knew they were gonna have a chance, so they just waited and
Yep.
then they said their piece.
Yep.
Well, we used to.
Yeah, it's got a little heated again, I guess. But,
All
anyway.
right, let's recess select board meeting and open as liquor board. And we have just the one. It's, what is that, W.I. Foster LLC for a wedding at Unity Wellness Farm on Route 3.
What's Unity Wellness
It used to
Farm?
be Ham's Farm. It's right on the
TNT.
Pittsford Proctor
Oh,
line.
TNT, okay, I
It's,
know where you
it's
go.
Hillary Lambert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Motion to approve.
Second it.
Any further discussion or questions?
What's the violation?
Unrelated. We're good.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay. Liquor board, come back into select board, and if there is anything else, anything further, then, I'd like to please have a motion to go into executive session in accordance with 1 V.S.A. 313A, where premature general public knowledge would clearly place the municipality or person involved at a substantial disadvantage to discuss the appointment, employment, or evaluation of a public officer or employee, provided that a public body must make the final hiring or appointment decision and explain its reasons for the decision in open meeting. 1 V.S.A. 313A3 to include the town manager and chief of police.
Could you add to,
Second
an
that.
amendment to add the assistant to the town manager as well?
Okay.
Remotion.
Second.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.